We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? So I wanted to talk about some stuff that I've been reading some articles and seeing some posts that some guys are putting up that they feel that crappie fishing is supposed to be a lot easier than what they are seeing, and in particular on Lake Houston. And I will tell you this: before live tech, I have seen so many people struggle with this lake. Uh, it is not that lake to where as you go out there and just do anything, pull up anywhere, throw anything out there, and expect the crappie to bite. Actually, there is no lake that, well, let me change that. There is a couple that I know of that's pretty much you go out there, you can have blinders on and throw anything out there and just about do anything and catch fish. But that's not the norm. That's not the norm. So tonight I want to talk about some things that I've been doing for years, and it has changed some with live tech being available now. But at the same time, you still have to be fishing where the fish are, and you also have to be dropping what they want to eat. And that can be a challenge at times. And I will tell you this: down here, Lake Conroe, I used to call that lake Old Easy Conroe. But now this was before live tech, and this was with me fishing areas that 99% of the people that fished that lake passed over. But as you know, when you put videos out and areas get figured out, people find out where you're fishing at, and you're telling them what you're using, and you're telling them the depth that you're fishing. Additional pressure get applied, and I will tell you there is not an endless supply of crappie in most lakes. There is not an endless supply of crappie in most lakes. Uh, Pressure does change the habits of fish. Now, let me change what I just said. I will say that there's not an endless supply. I do agree with that, but if we're fishing legally and the area is just not getting beat up, we can't affect the numbers of fish, but we can change their habits. We can change where they hang out with pressure. An area that has boats constantly on top of the fish, it will change those fish. There's so many times that I'll just stop somewhere where there's absolutely nobody that I've ever seen in an area, and fish that area. And you best believe those fish are a lot more aggressive than the spots that are known. Uh, and there are so many areas on even Lake Houston, Lake Conroe. There are so many areas of areas that I fished years past that has been figured out by several people that I just don't even go to anymore. I don't even fish there anymore because pressure does change the habits of fish. Uh, and at the same time, we can't expect to go out and do the exact same thing that we've always done, use the same techniques, use the same baits as we've always done, and expect to get good results. You have to make changes. And that's one thing that I really do like about having a relationship that I got with Limits Tackle, Steve, with over there at Limits Tackles, because I can think of a color pattern, and sometimes that can be the difference. Something that's different, something that's new, and you get that down there to those fish, and it's something that's different to them, so they react different. And I want to talk about this tonight and see what you guys' thoughts was on it. I know we got a lot of people that fish the same lakes that I do down here, and I want to see what you guys' opinion. Well, you don't even have to fish the lakes that I fish, but I want to see what you guys' opinion was on whether you feel fishing areas that are not pounded or using baits that are not widely known helps with putting fish in the boat. What's you guys' thoughts on that? And I do know that somebody's been fishing either this weekend or this week. So y'all post up your reports. Let's talk about that also. My last time out on the lake was uh, Sunday, I think it was. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday was my last day out on the yes on the weekend, and I didn't have a choice. Then I had a couple doctor's appointment this week, so I hadn't been back out. I'll be back out tomorrow, and then the rest of the week most likely, except for the weekend. But Thurs Thursday and Friday I'll be back on the lake, and really looking forward to getting out there. The Thermocline was kicking Sunday when I was out there. Started off super hot and found fish this time of year. This is what the Thermocline kicks in, and you have to fish above that Thermocline, and with the Thermocline ranging in some areas around that 6 foot mark. So that's where you want to be fishing at. And sometimes you'll see that those fish will go a couple feet up under that Thermocline, but not often. Want to say hello to everybody. There's Miss Stephanie. Where have you been? Hopefully you're doing okay. JR's in the house. Hutch, Devon, Kenneth, Danny, and of course Super Dave. What's going on, my man? Squiddo, Wayne. Who else we got? Craig, what's going on, dude? But I wanted to get that out there as what we're going to talk about today, and just see what you guys' thoughts was on that. What them Socolate doing in your area? Well, I just talked about it. Uh, but and the thermocline is something that you have to pay attention to because just the different areas that you go into. I've seen that the fish are hold at a big. This Sunday when I was out there, we fished from 4 to 5 foot of water out to 14 foot of water, and those fish were just everywhere. Um, so you have to pay attention to that thermocline wherever you're fishing at, and most lakes will have that right now. If you're fishing a river system that has current, most likely you won't have to deal with that. What's going on, Todd? We didn't find a solid color pattern. Man, I had to pass up a whole bunch of big fish. Uh, the average size fish. That 10.5 to 12.5 inch fish was fairly easy to entice to get the bite. Whichever jig we had on at that time, but those bigger fish that we were seeing, man, we'd almost have to hit them before we'd even get a reaction to any of the baits that we used. We did get on a few good ones. Lemon lime was a color that we dropped. Of course, that white lightning, we've been dropping that just about every trip. I think we caught one big fish on it, but there wasn't a consistent bite on one color from big fish. Big fish were just all over the place, and this was Sunday when we was out there. And then we had a pretty good rainstorm come in, and I'm gonna tell you, we got soaked, but we were not mad about it. I had two younger guys on the boat with me, and the cool down was welcomed. It is getting hot out there, y'all. V Nard, what's going on, my man? So right now, I'm in the process of getting me a big umbrella set up on the front of my boat because it's that time of year. I mean, that sun is special right now, y'all. It has been hot out there, but we enjoyed that little rain, and then right after that rain cleared out, it was right back hot. Right back hot. Yes, sir. Still hadn't seen any reports. I know there's been somebody out on the lake, on a different lake. Somebody tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on in your area. Are you seeing thermocline? How many people do we have that do not use live scope? How many people do we have that do not use live scope? I know Miss Stephanie that she don't use live scope. She says, I caught a limit this Sunday. This was a different lake we normally fish. We were in 14 feet of water, and they were about anywhere in the water column. Okay. I even came to the top. One even came to the top and came to the top of my bait. Came to the top of my bait. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. JLD. Craig say he pulled over 60 ticks off, Sunday and Monday after fishing Sunday. That ain't good. That is not. Well, it's good that you noticed them. Yeah, I was in the woods Saturday, and you best believe I didn't even come in my house. I yanked my clothes off in the garage, and I'm talking about straight into the bath and into the shower. Devon says only small crappie and catfish were biting last weekend. Electric chicken, yep, it's that time of year. Uh, the lemon lime and electric chicken. You know, any of the baits with your greens. Some of your pinks has been doing good. We even used pink diamond this Sunday. We caught some small fish on it, but I just kept changing, ended up uh even using some micro hand ties, and there's just not, we didn't find a consistent bite is what it was. There's Slab B. What's going on, dude?
Hey, what's happening, man? Had to catch up
Oh,
on a couple orders.
that's what's
Yeah, I
up.
was in the middle of pouring.
Oh man, I done blurred out a bunch of stuff about fishing down here
Oh,
already.
okay.
Yes, sir.
How's the bite? Pretty good. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last day I was out was Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a tough bite. I mean, we on fish, seen plenty of fish. Thermoclines turning up, like I was telling everybody, and just couldn't find. We caught fish all day, but the big fish, I just couldn't get the big fish to react the way
Right.
I wanted. So we changed a lot of different baits,
Yeah.
uh, but got bit on most of them, but just not a
Right.
consistent bite.
Yeah.
Todd says all lake usually set up a thermocline at 17 foot, but not noticing yet this year. Okay.
Yeah. I
What's
seen a thermocline. I think if I get over 20 foot, then I start seeing the thermocline. Under that, I don't really see it.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be in 10 foot of water down here and see thermocline. You could be in 8 foot of water and see thermocline. And
Oh, okay.
it's coming up to around 6 foot right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to be in 20 foot of water or more to see something.
Yeah. Yep, Devon, you're right. You say getting hot. It's already hot.
Oh yeah. I was on the lake Monday. Bite was real good, but a lot of smaller fish. Which that 8 9 inch fish. Well, that's good because that means the spawn was good. So
Yep. Yep.
I ain't got a problem with that. So then I finally found certain piles that have bigger fish on there, and certain ones will have smaller.
Yeah.
Which is which I used to go to that lake and I'd catch a double limit and wouldn't have one throwback. Maybe three,
Wow.
4 years ago. Yep. But
Yeah.
now it's just times have changed.
Slab B say, is it me or is crappie getting harder and harder to catch? Is because I we seen can see them now. Dang, I remember pulling up on a treetop and catch 50. Now catch 3.
Yeah, I think it's different, but not like that. 50 now 3. You know, I think Live Scope's done something to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I think the fish are adapting.
yeah,
And I think a lot more lakes are going to see that their fish are going to be gravitating to the bottom and sticking up under structure a lot
right,
more than what people are used to seeing. And I know that that's a big issue
right.
here on the lakes here. Man, people think catfish stick on the bottom, but I'm gonna tell you those
Oh
crappie.
no, yeah, you see him right in the brush pile with them crappie.
Yep,
Yep,
those crappie hang on the
yep.
bottom and under that structure as much, if not more, than the catfish.
Just sitting there on the brush pile,
Yep,
not even moving. Just you could see his tail. He's just,
yep.
just yep.
Kingfish say he going in the morning, gonna go after
Okay.
some of them big old bluegill. There's Desmond.
Yeah, I was going
Saint
Tawakoni
Saint
and Lake Fork tomorrow, but I had to change plans.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to a WNBA game tomorrow night, so I forgot
Okay.
about it. So I
Yeah,
gotta be back early.
that's what's up.
Yeah, I got 4 games I'm going to in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
start enjoying it.
Yeah. So Desmond, how was your trip out Sunday?
Hey, Desmond.
I know most people that I talked to
Yeah,
Sunday was struggling a little bit.
yeah. I used a Perlo hand tie, a tinsel with a white tail, and then a gray ghost.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I had tied on, and I didn't even change all day. 2 hand
Yeah.
ties.
Yeah. Country Tillman said was I asked a question a while ago was how many people we had that don't use live scope.
Oh, okay.
And I say Country Tillman say he don't, Devon say he don't,
Live
Todd,
scope giveaway.
V Nard says he don't.
Okay. Few people.
Yep.
I wonder if the people that don't have you thought about getting it?
Oh, you best believe they
Yeah,
have.
because some people just
Who
say
haven't?
they don't want to. I've talked to people, they said no, they don't want it.
Yeah,
They
I
just
know
want
when
to
it
fish
first came out,
normal.
I was like, man, I don't need no daggone live scope. But then when you use it, if you use it and you get to see your jig, you get to see how the
Right.
fish react.
Yep. It just
It's
makes you a
different.
better fisherman.
Yeah, it's different.
Yep, it makes you a better fisherman.
Patrick Kenny, what's
Yep.
going on, my
Hey,
man?
Patrick, learn different techniques.
Yep, yep,
Basically, you're trying to out trick the crappie. That's what I'm doing.
yep.
He's telling me, no, I don't want it. I'm saying, yes, you will. And
Oh,
let's see who wins.
yep. Oh,
So
let's
them
tell people.
crappie could be smart. They could
Yeah,
be finicky, and I'll put a bait on there for 5 minutes. That thing won't even move. Then all of a sudden, he hits it.
yeah. They
You
get
know?
tired of it being in their
Yep.
face.
Yep. It's a waiting
That's
game
when, yeah,
sometimes.
that's when boat control comes into
Yep.
effect,
Yep.
and we see that a lot down here.
Yeah, I
We
saw a
see that.
video of this guy on live scope, a guy from Grenada. He was chasing this fish at 2.5 miles an hour and just
Wow.
keeping up with it. And he dropped that jig on it with that big weight above it, and he was following that fish going 2 miles an hour with his jig right on top of that fish. And
Wow.
about 20 seconds later, that fish actually nailed it, going two and a
Oh,
half miles an hour. Yep. I was like, man, that is pretty impressive. Yep. Boat control.
yep. Slabby say he gonna summarize his boat. He say he hates summer fishing.
Oh, wow.
I like summer fishing because you can pretty much predict what the fish are gonna do, but I can't stand fishing on the weekend.
Yeah, I like summertime fishing.
Yeah,
I like to
yeah,
get off maybe 1, 2 o'clock the latest. But lately I've been getting to the lake at 10, and then I'm leaving at 1. But I
yeah,
could do 1, 2 o'clock. I used to go all day, but yeah, that heat, once it's 100 degrees, it's pretty rough.
yeah. Craig, that blue white is an awesome color down
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
It's a must
Yep.
have.
Navarra Mills, that thing is on fire, blue white.
Yep. JR say fish Lake Houston Tuesday, lots of under 11s, no color pattern or depth pattern. Yep,
Oh,
same
okay.
thing I seen Sunday. How was the thermocline,
Hey, Super Dave.
JR? How was the thermocline
Hey,
out there
Stephanie, you're
Tuesday?
back. We missed you for a couple weeks. Hey,
Yep.
Todd.
Miss Stephanie says she liked when the thermocline set up.
Cool.
There's Murdoch. What's going on, my
Hey,
man?
Murdoch. How's it going? You been fishing?
He say give me October or February all day, every day. I'm with you. Pour
What's
some
some extra steel? I'm
extra
feeling
Steve.
lucky
I'm feeling
tonight. All
lucky.
right. I probably have 3,000 jig heads that just sitting there, just extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Black Smoke.
I'll stop
Todd,
throwing them in giveaways.
yeah, our water temp is ranging anywhere from 78 to I've seen as high as 84.
I think I make it a point to take a screenshot
Yeah.
every trip.
There's Coosey. So what's
Let me
going
see
on
what the
tonight,
water
fellas?
temp's
Just
doing.
getting in off of the lake. Caught 15 license, pushing 2 pounds on 12-foot plus. My new 8617 screen and maps just came in for my birthday.
Oh man,
Congratulations.
17-inch. That's what's up.
Congratulations.
That's good right there.
Yes, sir.
Man, this thing's saying 88-degree water.
Wow.
Yep. At
Now,
1:15 in the afternoon.
I will say, was that after you had fished an area a lot? Because if you take when you have your transducer out of the water, your troll motor transducer
Yeah,
out of the
yeah, it
water,
gets
it
hot.
heats up.
I
Yeah.
got
So you
that
gotta,
heat warning last time. No, 2 trips ago.
yeah,
It locks up and it says
yep,
transducer too hot.
too hot. Yep.
Yep, yep. But no, I think
But
it
you
was
can
in the
see, you can
water.
sit there and watch the temperature drop down on it.
Oh,
And I
you can
think
see the
right,
temperature? I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yeah, on your unit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the screen. Yeah, yeah. The water
Yeah, on your
temperature.
screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even, because it locks up. It won't show you nothing when mine
Yeah,
locked up.
it'll still show you the temperature.
Oh, I didn't even see it because it
Yeah.
blanked out my screen and just says
Yeah,
transducer too
but
hot.
the you still get the depth reading, you still get the water temp, and as it gets down to just under 86, it'll pop back on.
Oh, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Because I couldn't see it before I dropped it in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't see no water temp for a little while after I. It was probably 30 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you're
can
talking
see that.
100 degrees. It was 100 degrees out.
Yeah, yeah. Look at who we got.
All right, hey Kenneth,
What's
appreciate the
up?
business, man, and support. What's up, LBG?
What's up, Steve? What's up, this
I'm
guy?
gonna go chase some
What's
bluegill
up, buddy,
tomorrow.
dude?
Just got in from work.
Oh, okay.
Just got y'all doing all right tonight?
Doing good. I see you
Doing
with your
good,
digital
man.
camo on.
Oh yeah, this is my little gill. I guess you can call it camo.
Yeah, what is it? That's what it looked like, digital camo.
It's like it's a brand company called Gills.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
digital
heard of it.
camo.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 So
Yep.
Super Day, Craig.
What you been up to besides work?
That's
More
it.
work?
That's it, man. Trying to
Yeah,
get this truck down here so I can get it going.
I know.
Yeah.
Mine's in the dealer. I rented another truck today. I rented one for a week, turned it in
Yeah,
last night, got another one today. Ain't
that's
gonna stop
good.
me from fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that way, but I might have a window tomorrow. Maybe one day after that, maybe.
Yeah, the dealer called me yesterday. I got to rebuild my differential, both lower control arms, and a tie rod end.
That's a whole lot
Uh,
better than a new motor.
Yep. Under warranty. Everything's warranted.
That's good.
So
That's
I got
good.
to just pay the deductible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
$100 deductible.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. That new motor. Oof.
Yeah, that ain't bad though. I
Did you
need.
get a crate motor or you got a long block or?
Yeah, I bought a crate motor. I bought
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
thing.
From like O'Reilly's or?
It's a place in Oklahoma called GM. Uh, shoot,
They sell crate
Oh,
motors.
GM Powertrain.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I ordered it on a
Cool.
Tuesday. It was at my partner's house. I think that Friday.
Oh, cool, cool. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
good luck with that.
yeah. I just got to take
Yeah.
that out and drop the other in. I'll be back on the water.
Yeah.
So Miss Stephanie brought up the comment, and I talked about this a little while ago. Uh, was she asked, do I think that far-facing sonar is affecting the fish? And it's not a question of if it is. I know it is. And
Yeah, I
on
think it
top,
is. Yeah.
this is what I feel is the issue more so than anything. This time of year, usually you'd have a handful of guys out there chasing these fish before far-faced sonar. But now you've built the confidence up of 179,000% more people that they can go out there year round and catch crappie with live or with far-facing sonar. So there's so much more pressure on those fish that I don't feel that they've taken down the numbers, but I truly do feel that the fish have changed their
Yeah.
habits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see more people fishing here. It's the same thing. It's just
Really?
people catching more fish now because the
yeah,
live
Oh,
stuff. Yeah. But they're not destroying them, but
I'm
they're
gonna tell you
catching
now,
more.
Lake Houston, I see so many more people on Lake Houston
Yeah.
or and Conroe that are
Hmm.
chasing these fish.
yeah. Last go give you confidence because you can see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
But
so
I
Yep.
don't think they're destroying. They're catching that. A lot of them ain't catching a
Well,
lot of
it's
fish.
not about them
Yeah.
catching them. It's about the added pressure. It's
Oh,
about
yeah.
them being able to find the brush pile. It's about them
Right.
being able to find the tree that got the fish. It's about them being able to find the stumps. And just that boat being on top of that structure. And I'm gonna tell you, 90% of the people they don't have the boat control, but that boat being right there, they dropping jigs down there, getting snagged in the brush. It's just added pressure
Hmm.
that's causing the fish to change, in my opinion.
oh yeah, animals will adapt to anything different, something
Yeah.
Yeah,
different.
without a doubt, without a doubt,
Yeah.
all of them. And a lot of I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I see so many clients, especially first time clients, they come out there and they want to drop their jig. You can see them trying to put the jig in the fish mouth. And I'm like, it don't work like that.
No.
These fish got a brain.
Depends
You
what
have
lake
to,
you're on.
well, yeah, that
Yeah.
too. But these fish got a brain, and you have to entice them to bite a jig.
Yeah.
You can't just put that jig down there. I mean, if you want to try to snag a fish, that's something different. But you can't
Right.
just put that jig in
Right.
that fish mouth and make them bite. So yeah, I think that added pressure is but we had a little conversation going on. One guy on the page the other day questioned do we think he asked the question, do you think that Lake Houston is a harder lake to fish for crappie than any of most of these other lakes? And I've been saying that for so many years that it's unreal, even before live scope, that if you can go and especially if you can consistently catch fish on Lake Houston, all these other lakes are a breeze. And there's been a few guys that come on there. I think one guy came on there and said that he don't want the added stress of having to try to figure fish out. But that to me, that's the fun
Right.
part.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
mean, they are there and they will bite. You just have to figure them out.
that's the whole
But
fun. Figure them out.
there's a lot of people that'll drive 2-3 hours away just because they don't want to put that work in. And what I mean by work, and this is something that if any of you guys can think back, especially you guys that's followed me for a while, pre-live scope, I used to always sing 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm moving and making changes. You have to make changes to figure out what these fish are gonna do.
That's right.
Crappie are hard to figure out for sure, like solving a puzzle,
That's
without a
it.
doubt. Wayne said live scope too expensive.
Yes,
Yeah.
You don't have it, Wayne.
it's expensive, but it's like everything else in the world right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
you
Just
work,
put some money on something else versus something else.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Craig say he
Yeah.
like fishing from the bank, so he don't
Yeah.
need one.
My buddy was like, "Yeah, I can't afford it, but he buying a bottle of liquor every 3 days."
Hook, Hook 76 says as long as he got his live scope and his pole, he good.
Actually, the first sonar that I bought, fish finder, that came from Bass Pro Shop, used to be on the pole. And it was just like a trolling motor. You screw it on the side of
Yeah.
your boat.
Oh
I had
man,
one of them.
man.
Yep, had a little squirt, probably like a 9-inch screen on it, just like a
Huh.
handle, like a trolling motor handler.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep, first one I ever had, but it done changed since then.
Oh yeah, black and white.
Yep. I started black and white 2D.
Yep.
No maps. Just and when they did come out with the handheld GPS, I had me a Lowrance handheld GPS on the boat.
Mm.
Used to mark me a bunch of spots. And that's when I really started pushing for open water spots then. Pre GPS, man, I was just like everybody else. I want to be close to a bank somewhere so I can reference the stump or whatever that I was fishing. But GPS is a big change too. You know,
Oh yeah.
if you know how to
Yeah,
use your GPS, it helps
Oh
tremendously
yeah.
duh.
on getting on these fish. But
Cuts time.
big time.
Yep.
Slap B says I knew first time he saw far facing sonar that he had to have it.
Hmm.
First time I saw somebody use it was Greg Flynn, Camel River Guide Service on Sam Rayburn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was scanning an area in 7 foot with 2D, and I didn't even see something. My buddy was like, "Yeah, there's a stake bed right there." I jumped in his boat, bam, stake bed right there, and I couldn't even see it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Live scope picked it up. Yep, like nothing.
That's right.
Yep, and he saw it 40 foot out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I was against it, because back in the day I was big on dropping PVC because couldn't nobody see it. And then when they brought out this live scope, it shows you
Oh
everything.
yeah,
There
everything.
ain't nothing under that
Yep,
water that you
yep,
can't see.
That's
And
right.
I was like, man, how is that legal? That can't be
yep.
legal.
I really don't use sides. I do use that last trip a lot. Just
Yeah,
scan the bank, but usually I'll just drop live scope and scan with that
Yeah.
50, 60 foot. Yep, and just
It,
scan.
yeah. Well, with the recent range that we've had down here in Houston, I use my side imaging quite a bit, especially if I'm idling through an area just to make sure my route's safe.
mm-hmm.
And a lot of times you pick up big whole trees that's barely under the surface, and it's a new spot. But and that's when I'm on the big motor.
Gotcha.
Yep, Slab B say, see, weekend only time I get to go. I catch I can catch fish, just all I gotta deal with to do it. Yep,
Yeah.
no
Lot of
doubt.
boat traffic.
PK says, SK, I saw an umbrella attachment on your double seat. Yep, on the front of the boat. I'm going to get there he is. This dude here, y'all, is one of the best clients I've had. He's did so many trips with me. And look at there. I just mentioned getting an umbrella, and look at what he says he's gonna do.
Hmm. Ain't bad at all right
Oh,
there.
cool.
I'd sure
Yeah.
appreciate it, brother. I will surely appreciate it. That's what you do. That's what happens when you make friends when you go fishing.
That's right.
Al Booster. There's JJ.
So JJ.
Hey, JJ.
Yep. Slabby say got less places to hide.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they got the bottom. Those fish most of the time. Now I will tell you this: there's a lot of times that, especially if you read some of my reports, I say it was sitting on the bottom, or they really dug in on the bottom. Sometimes you can see them. That's when they want you to. But
Hmm.
they can dig in on that bottom to where you can't see them. They can dig in on that bottom to where you can't see them.
Yep.
That's right.
Thump Daddy.
So
Thump Daddy, what's happening?
baseball games. I missed the
Oh,
chat.
that's
Oh no,
cool.
we're
Yeah.
all
Yep.
good.
Yep. Yep.
JR says Thermocline was in some areas 8 foot, most was 10 to 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never seen thermocline in that shallow of water.
Yeah, that's Lake Houston for you. Murdoch says just bluegill, Steve. My grandson is coming in big time. It's
Garden.
taking up most of my spare time.
Oh, cool.
Got that garden going.
Yeah. Slappy says hot here too, fellas. By Friday, almost 100 degrees. High. The high humidity is the killer part.
Right.
When you're getting your boat ready at 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, and you're soaking wet by the time you get done. That's really bad. Craig says hottest day of the year, 89 degrees, and I've raked and baled hay all day.
Oh man.
Wow. Black Smoke says heck with fishing at 100 degrees. I'll fish at night.
Dang. Super days. What's up? 1225.
Yes, sir. But I will say this, to talk about what we were talking about earlier, man. It's just this. It's never been you go
So
out there
cool.
and fish anywhere and drop anything and give it any kind of action. There are rules and regulations, and I've said this even after live scope. There's rules and regulations to catching these fish. You can go out there sometimes, and I don't care what you throw, I don't care what you do, the fish are gonna bite. There are days that happen, but then there are those days when they're super finicky, and if you don't present that bait right, don't give that bait the right action, you're not gonna catch anything. You'll just say, well, they weren't biting, and that's just
Yep.
simple facts. Hook 76A, it was 85 at Eagle this week. I think Murdoch sent some sent some juju on me.
Eagle Lake. That's in Mississippi, right? Eagle Lake.
Yeah, it's one of the lakes that
Them
him and
small lakes. Yeah.
yeah. Murdoch say if he can't go, ain't
So,
nobody catching.
it's Stephanie. JJ.
JR says
Yeah.
SK Lake
Yeah.
Houston water
Yeah.
temp at 12 foot down at Lake Houston water intake station is 83 degrees right now.
Oh,
3.
okay.
Huh. Where you get that information from, JR?
Hey, Rick.
Man, that's kind of warm to be 12 foot down. That's really warm.
So, JR.
So yep, so much more pressure. That's right. Man, I must be way behind on these comments. Wayne Becker. I had the chance to upgrade to LVS 34. Should I do it? If your 32 is working great, ain't no sense in spending the money, in my opinion. You can see fish reacting to and added fish. Yep, to the added fishing pressure, without a doubt. No, it's way more fishing here. I used to have lake to myself in the winter with a few other hardcore out there. Now
Yeah,
20 plus boats
that's right.
at the ramp all winter. Yep.
You're right.
That's right, Slab
Yeah.
B, man. I'm telling you, there's so many more boats that I see out there. Desmond says SK ended up with 15 keepers Sunday. I fished till 1 and it was hot.
Cool.
Thanks for the bottle of water. Yeah, no problem. I just installed an umbrella on my boat today to help combat the summer heat. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
It's a must have.
That's right.
Super Dave says more pressure and they can't get away anywhere. Like you said, Steve, they follow them around the lake with bait in their
Yep.
face.
Yep.
That's it.
Pretty amazing, man. Just watching it.
Yeah. Slab B says in the winter, I love really cold days. Keep them sissies off the water.
Yeah, 100 degrees. You go out there at 3 in the afternoon. You don't see hardly anybody.
Wow.
Yeah. JJ say fish are more educated now with far face. I think it's just that the boat pressure. I think it's the that they're relating boats to stuff dropping down on them and getting snagged in the brush piles and agitating them. And I just see it. I mean,
I
there's
think
so
it's
many times. Go
that
ahead.
pinging. I think it's that pinging coming from that transducer.
Yeah, I think it's more pinging because I
Because
fish for
for the
crappie
door,
40 foot down. They can't hear the boat. You know what I mean?
for
40
that
foot.
sucker to give off
Yeah,
a picture, a moving picture of that live fish,
yeah.
it's pinging fast.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Fast.
don't know about. I would think they feel the. I don't know. I'm surprised the biologists ain't come out and said more
Well,
about that.
one thing that I see is that catfish react to it. I see catfish react to it, but with the crappie, if it's a flat day, I can sneak up on just about any crappie. And this is why I say with the crappie is more the boat. Because if it's a rough day to where or boat traffic out there and your boat slapping, it's the boat slap that run the fish away that I see.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
But for
Yeah.
the catfish, it could be dead slick, and you aim that live scope at them, and you can see them scurrying off. Craig says, "Do you guys ever use fish attractant on your jigs?" Yep. Sometimes it's a necessity. Yeah, I use in the wintertime I use what's the garlic? Uh I ain't
Oh, God dog.
I ain't used it in so long.
I ain't been fishing so long. I forgot how to hold fish.
Oh man.
Oh,
What
God dog.
what's the name of it? I
I
got a
ain't,
bottle right there. I forget the name of it.
I ain't finna
Steve,
try
you
to
got a bunch of it right there.
Oh what? Smelly
That
jelly?
garlic scent.
smell
Smelly
it.
jelly,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Smelly jelly. I use the smelly jelly garlic in the winter, and I use Berkeley crappie nibbles in the summer. Mr. Fahim,
Hey,
maybe when the
Fahim.
fish are schooled up, the new topic being taught is just say no.
Hmm.
Now
Yeah.
that's funny right there.
Sometimes them fish say no. It's crazy, but
That's right.
you put them on their face and they won't even. Or they'll just nip at it. Then
Wayne
you come
said,
back an hour later and they'll nail it.
yeah, Wayne
Yeah.
said you can hire a guide if you don't want to figure the fish out, let them do it. But the same thing, you gotta sit there and listen to the guide trying to figure them out.
Yeah.
But even if
Uh,
they don't bite, I'm still having a good day. Yep, on the water.
Devon asked, "What was I using before I used the loop knot?" I was using the Albright. No, not Albright.
Palomar.
Palomar. Yeah,
Okay,
Palomar.
that's what
Yeah,
I use.
but I
I
got so
tried the
sick
loop
and
knot for a little while, but then I
yeah,
stopped.
yeah, I got so sick and tired of having to adjust my knot on my
Uh-huh.
jig. I got sick of it. That Palomar, it's a strong knot. I use it for
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
years. Miss Stephanie said, I agree with you on that. We are one of a few that does not use far facing sonar on our lake, and I can tell you a difference. But 40 boat tournaments every weekend plus fun fishermen, we can only go weekends. Makes a difference. Jerry, what's going on, my man? Say, hey fellas, I'm about ready to start tubing for offshore fish by marking my spots with inconspicuous buoys. I don't believe that's gonna work, but did it last year and stayed cool while giving the scope a rest. There's so much structure here that
Yeah.
we can't troll like that. Yep, I agree, Slap B. I
With that
agree.
live scope worth every penny.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yep.
it is. Can't get enough.
Oh,
And then when a new version or something comes out, bam,
Yep.
people run into the stores. Yep.
Yep. Wayne said hunters spend their money on leases and ammo. Fishermen spend their money on fishing rods and
Yep.
lures.
Yep. Exactly.
that's right.
Yep.
That's bad when you do both.
Oh yeah.
You get tickets for them.
Slab B says, I'm thinking now since far facing sonar has been out a good while, how hard would it be to fish without it? Well, I can tell you this, I've did it. I had no choice the other week. And I mean, it's just as fun. Tell you the
Yeah, yeah.
truth, I sort of missed that surprise thump.
Yeah, mine went out one day and I had to do it.
Yeah. I know some guys that if they having issues with their live scope, they don't fish. They
Yeah,
take
they
the
go
time.
home. Yep. Yep.
It'll make you think hard about it.
Yep.
Yep.
You think hard about it. Be like, man, you finna deal with this today.
What's going on, Eric? Squiddle said he liked fishing from the bank too.
Squiddo.
Slabby says I like it for finding structure, maybe more than the catching fish party. There's Fishing Addict. What's going on, my man?
Fishing Addict. How's it going?
Nice to be here with you all. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Been watching your videos. Pretty good stuff.
Yep. Miss Stephanie says, how is far-facing sonar different from using an underwater camera? I could smash them. It's a
Yeah.
little different. You
Yeah,
only get a
yeah.
30 degree, a 20 a 20 degree cone on the Gorman, an 18-degree cone on the Lawrence. I'm not sure what is the Hummingbird's cone. I think it's 18 degrees
know.
too, right?
I don't know what it is.
Miss Stephanie, even though in the right hands you can, you still have to have a bow control. You still get,
Yeah.
even though you get to see the fish, you still have to get that jig to them and give
Yeah.
it the
And
right
with a
action.
camera, you can't move
Yeah.
it so fast. You're pretty stuck with right there. You can't
Yeah.
be twisting it, turning it, raising it up so fast.
Yeah.
With a trolling motor, it's quick.
Yeah. Devon says, since I'm a weekend warrior, I can't do back in the drink. I do back in the grease.
Yeah, I used to be one of them weekend fishermen.
Yeah.
Now I don't like going on the weekends. I'll go, but I prefer during the week.
Kenneth said the first fish finder he had was the little green box by Lawrence. Never could figure that one out.
The green box.
Yeah. Craig says no live scope is like using night vision on hogs. In the right hands, yeah.
Sniping.
It's like spotlighting. That's what a lot of people call it. Slab B says, Stephanie, you can't look out 100+ foot with the camera. That's true. Very controversial right now, as anyone already knows. I might use my Deeper Pro sonar this weekend. Hadn't used it in years. That's what's up. They help you find some structure.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie says, I don't need to slab, but camera is illegal. Don't give up.
What's them? Something View makes that. Aqua View.
Aqua View, yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they were illegal.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think that. I think that was just joking. Yeah.
And still don't let them catch them fish.
I think, what's the rules with hunting with cameras? Is it?
Huh?
The rules hunting with cameras?
Yeah, you can only do non-game animals and
Oh, okay.
small game. No game animals.
Right.
You can do pig hunting and
okay.
cow.
I know you can't what they call it by helicopter chasing them and
yeah, you can do that.
Poaching, something that's at night, right? No.
Yeah, well, you can't spotlight deer for sure.
Right. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Spotlight.
that's
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
No, you
But you
can't
can
spot that.
spotlight hogs.
Oh, okay. They want to get rid of them probably.
Yep, yep.
No, you can't take that one-eyed dog out there for them deer.
No, no.
Not at all.
Yes, that be it would be man, it would cause so much stir up trying to eliminate live scope right now. It's unreal.
Yeah, you can't.
Wayne says, has tilapia taken over anywhere on the lakes you fish? Nope, not here.
No, no. I know
We
they took over Squaw Creek,
yeah,
but I
Squaw
think
Creek.
I don't think they really took over. There's a lot of them. If you catch them, you can't throw them back. You
Yep.
throw them on the bank or keep them.
Yeah.
There's some 3-pound tilapia over there. Yeah.
I can have 'em.
Yep.
I know some guys that go over there and to target those
Oh yeah. Yep.
fish out of
Said
Squaw
they're on
Creek.
timber just like crappie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. 3-pound tilapia. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yep.
Yep.
For sure.
I want me a 3-pound bluegill. That's what I want.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Leave it.
Yes, sir. That's right, Devon.
Can't put it back in.
Slab B says, and these electronic companies are not going to stop trying to make it better, period. Yep.
Oh no. Yep.
Making
They
money.
want to make that money. Yep. Garmin.
Miss Stephanie says, don't be so sure, Slab. Wouldn't be making any bets.
Yep.
Yep. Of course, too much money involved.
Right.
They've made trillions on this stuff. Trillions. There's Miss Bertha.
So, Miss Burton.
He's talking about LBG.
I got the spinals.
There's LBG.
Yep. Payne, what's happening, man?
Alfred,
So fine.
you don't need live scope. Just follow LBG with the drone to get your spots and use red and white jigs.
That's right.
I knew that red was coming out.
Just use your jigs. Don't go nowhere. Don't follow the spots. Just use red and white jigs.
Chris says, do you live scope guys do a factory reset after updating software? I don't.
Yeah, let's do a factory. I don't. I've seen people talking about it. I think Garmin suggested it on some videos. Just
I
to
haven't
start
seen
scratch. Yeah.
Thump Daddy say he did pretty good today. Say he caught 18 between 11 and 13 inches. That's pretty good. Brock says Hook is just whining. He forgot his dynamite. So he had to actually fish. Struggle a little. That's funny. Miss Stephanie saying that she thinks she needs some dynamite. Bass Elite said MLF, they won't ban it. They may regulate it, such as they can only use forward-facing sonar deucer, but they won't ban it, I don't think. Yeah, there's been some guys talking of doing divisions of on these crappie tournaments to where it's no live scope allowed.
Yeah, I heard talk, but I never seen
Yeah,
it.
I've heard just talk. Yeah.
It's the people that don't want it.
Yep. With this heat, you might want to buy an umbrella before you buy a boat. Wow.
Yeah. I never ran an umbrella.
Neither, but
I know that. Yeah, because I just want to put it away. I run a lot. You know,
Yeah.
I got to put it away. But I seen my buddy has one. He straps it with his rod strap. When you strap the rods on the deck, he puts it right in there, so it's quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had two blow out of my doggle.
Yeah.
But and once they blow out, it's over. I mean, they
Yeah,
go
yeah,
down. They
yeah,
they
yeah,
sink
yeah.
so
Once
fast, it's
they bend,
unreal.
and once they bend the other way so much,
Yeah,
is it metal hinges on the middle part, or that's what
yeah.
I was? Yeah.
This is with them being down and strapped,
Oh, okay. Laying down or just?
laying down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
What size umbrella? You like a 8 foot
The
circle?
8 foot one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the 8 foot. Yeah, I don't. The one that they make for crappie fishing is kind of small. I mean,
Right.
any of them will help, but
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
usually get that big one.
Caught me with dynamite.
They
That's a good one.
okay, we'll come. So I lit a stick and handed it to him. Ask him if are we fishing or are you gonna write a ticket?
Dang.
Yeah, that will work. Kenneth asked about what do you guys think about the Icy Breeze ice chest cooler?
Is that the one you
It,
got to plug in?
Yeah, there's
I
one I
think it
seen
works
that
off
one.
battery.
Look out
Oh,
battery.
okay.
Yeah,
That's a pretty cool idea.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna make a note of
I catch too many fish, it ain't gonna cool enough.
that. Icy. What was it called? Icy.
Icy breeze.
Yeah, Icy Breeze. I guess that's the name of it.
Yeah, I seen one that they were plugging in, but I haven't had no problem. I put 20 pounds in there, and yeah, I'm good.
Which website, JR? That website has temp, dissolved, O2, and other data.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I know water
Boy,
data
some
for
big
Texas. That's what I use, but
boys
I
out
don't know if
there
it gives
too
that
much for
stuff.
me. Yeah.
But everything's live off these sensors on the lakes now.
Hmm.
They update every hour the lake levels.
Nice work, Jeff.
Yeah, we out
Oh, cool.
catching
Jeff
them
said
on
he got
Houston.
nah, he fished Conroe.
I fish Conroe. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Five forward facing deucers on his boat. Wow.
Seven guys.
Somebody he must be talking about it now.
Yeah, them Japanese, man, bass fishing, them guys ain't no
Yeah.
joke.
I
There's
can't.
that guy that flies all over the world.
It's
Wow.
That's a big bass. Yep.
You think of the name right now? Smell it, Jet.
Yep. Craig says I took two great grandsons gill fishing Saturday for gills. They caught over 20 and they had a blast.
I know that's right.
I didn't take a pole, just help the boy. Hey man, that's what I recommend that people do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there are some kids that catch on to the live scope, but it's still a thinking game. And gill fishing, if you get on top of them, it's just a lot of fun.
That's
You
right.
you really don't have to think. Just watch that cork
Yeah.
go down and
That's it.
have fun fighting them. That's right. Crappie nibbles are great.
Yeah.
I think I'm way behind. Camo
Yeah.
Joe, what's going on,
Joe.
my man?
What's happening, Camo?
Camo Joe, what's happening? Yeah, I'm watching this NBA Finals while I'm on my team, Boston Celtics. That's my home team.
Jeff says caught them on Nightcrawlers.
Okay. What do you guys think? Nightcrawlers versus red wigglers?
Red wigglers all day
A
long.
lot better. Yeah, I think what they
Yeah.
say they move. They a lot more movement.
I like the smaller size.
Yeah, yeah.
The regular old Nightcrawlers, they take off
Right, too thick. Yeah,
fast.
too
Just
big. Yeah,
me, they just slimy or more because we used to catch them. They call them night calls for a reason. You can go out at nighttime. Used
Yeah.
to come
Yeah.
go and get them. They come out. They just
Yep.
you try to break them up, because they're too big
Right.
to put on the hook.
Yep.
You got to cut them, break them. They got too much slime on, about like a catfish.
right.
So I do the red regulars if I'm gonna do any. But crawfish, small crawfish.
Yep. Fahim said, if you think about it, if the fish would just keep their mouth shut, they would never get caught.
Yeah.
JR says, SK, the website map shows the 1960 station, Railroad Bridge, and Jack's Ditch. Those are the floating stations I know you have seen. Yep.
Oh, okay. Them stations. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun for kids. Bluegill
Yeah.
Oh
fishing.
yeah.
Right.
Devon said, I think I found out why some crappies have red or pink lips when you catch them. It's because they are pecking at mayflies on tree branches. It's that time of year. I've been seeing some mayflies already.
Hmm.
I've been seeing some mayflies already.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yep. When they get real
What's up, Kenneth?
real thick, that's when I go with that gold dust. I hadn't used the gold dust in a while either.
Got one tied on now.
Oh, really?
And I did all my poles. We did everything, relined them and everything. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 8 poles in the boat.
Nice.
4 on each side. Ready to go.
On what? Bluegill fishing?
No, I'm just water them about every pole in my boat. From
Oh, okay.
size jig, hair jig, plastic.
Yeah.
1/8, 1/32, 1/64.
Craig, we can send you plenty of that rain that we having down here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It rained over there in Pasadena today.
Mm. How far is that drive from your house? An hour?
An hour. 45 minutes to an hour. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Huh. Can't use drones for hunting either.
Wow.
Hmm.
JR says camera can only see at best 5 to 10 feet, less in muddy water. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen sometimes they drop it, they can't see nothing.
Joe, you know about that one-eyed dog? One-eyed dog, that's an old dog right there. Been around a long time.
Dallas, what's the Dallas? Man, it's not the Stars. Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. The Dallas WNBA team. Dallas Sharks, maybe.
Yeah, I don't keep up with them.
Yeah.
Mayflies hatched here last Wednesday. Yeah, I've been seeing some here also.
Dallas
Slappy.
Wings. Dallas Wings. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, if you're a veteran, and there's a website called Vet Ticks, and they give free tickets out to veterans. It's a website. You go there, sign up, and you get free tickets to sports events, games, concerts. Yep.
Ooh.
They got tickets to the next 4 WNBA games for free, up to 4 tickets. So yeah, we're gonna go. We went last year about 12 games for free. Yep. Good seats. Yeah. Yep. I was like three rows up a couple times, right there on the court.
Huh.
Yeah. That's cool. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris. I mean, if you're having an issue after doing the update, I'd definitely do a factory reset.
Yeah.
That could possibly help. Did you use Active Captain to do your update, or did you update it with the card?
Sound like he was doing like mine was doing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Get the move, then get the pause, and then the freeze.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine did that for a little while, but then the next update took it. It was good then. Yeah.
I know I'm going to update mine when I get back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna update mine tonight. There's a new update came out.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, Miss Bertha says she got her jigs. Thanks so much.
Oh, cool. How you doing, Miss Bertha?
I don't know if I want to fish with them. That's what's up. Craig says LBG going to donate some red jigs tonight.
Whoever wins, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna make everybody here some red jig fishermen.
There's Jesse. Says, "What's up, SK?"
Jesse?
Hey, Jesse.
Nightcrawler's here. Devon said he'd rather use Nightcrawlers.
Okay.
Where you gonna give me some crickets though? That's my main one, the crickets.
I ain't never used crickets, but they say they're the best.
They work good. They take them quicker, but they work to me.
Mm-hmm. How long they stay on the hook per fish?
2 seconds.
One peck, you done. You
Oh,
missed that
man.
jump. It's over.
Yeah.
Don't take long.
A
But that's with any fish.
nibble, same thing, right? Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you got the bigger fish and the bigger fish are biting, if you're in a good spot, they gonna take that creek. You're gonna catch
Right.
them pretty much.
If I catch one per cricket, that's good.
So, but yeah, cricket's
The
gonna
good
stay.
thing is you usually catch them. If you're paying
Yeah.
attention, you'll
Right,
catch them
yeah.
with the cricket.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slappy said that those night crawls are bad slimy, so you got to wipe the slime off. It won't wash off.
No, it won't. It won't.
Jeff said he'd get red worms, but they only had night crawlers.
Yeah. I get them at Walmart, them red wigglers, red worms, they call them.
You should get red regulars in a box. There's a lot of people back home. 100 in a box for about $4.
Oh,
Yeah.
at like a bait shop?
No, people used to sell them in their house. People
Okay. Yeah.
had bait
Yeah.
beds, they used to sell them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, Camo. But I do
Some
know that
people
they're out.
raise and breed crickets and sell them.
Yeah.
hmm
You can
They multiply pretty quick.
You can actually order crickets from out of Armstrong Cricket Farm. They'll send them to your house through the mail.
Yeah.
We got rain Sunday and Monday. Devon,
man.
almost rained today.
It did.
It rained at your house today?
No rain in Pasadena. It rained. I took a train from Pasadena to the City Gas. It rained over there of 16. It rained when I got back to Pasadena, going back to my yard to get my car. It poured down rain in Pasadena.
Yeah, it didn't rain here at the house.
Yeah, it didn't rain here.
Not today.
You must just miss
And
you.
then Sunday it stormed on the lake and didn't rain at my house.
Wow. Somebody says it's a storm. It's a storm in the Gulf.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's flaring up. They don't know what it's going to do yet.
Oh, okay.
Tropical depression.
Okay.
Oh, Wayne said he hadn't put his Helix 5 on yet.
Okay.
Murdoch says I use one bluegill bait, 1-inch black and gold split tail with 1/64 split tail. No cork, no weight. Last trip 85 in an hour.
Wow.
I haven't bought worms in 10 years.
Wow. They're aggressive. If you ain't got to use worms, don't use.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get on the right bed and make it happen.
That's right.
Man, 504-pound marlin. I didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
It won 1.7 million. Oof.
Wow. There's Big Les.
Big Les, what's happening?
It ain't been a long time. It's been a couple years, I think.
Tonight, listening in.
It
Yeah, be safe at work, man. Got to make that money.
Yep.
Make that money, man.
Yeah.
I won't work for nobody tonight, Big Les.
Yep. PRTP.
PRTP, what's up?
Craig said garden looking good and steer are growing fast. Going to be a plentiful winter here. Living mostly off the land. That's what's up.
Hey,
I'm gonna do a garden next year. I've done one for a few years and I stopped.
Yeah, they're good to have.
Yeah.
Murdoch says 2-pound test on a Japanese ultralight rod. A lot of fun. 1-pound gill and redder feels like 10-pound plus bass.
I got this line.
It does.
The Japanese 6-pound fluoro.
Yeah.
I just ain't put it on my rod yet.
Cool. What's up, Big Les? Go on get that money, man.
Big Les.
Pay attention to what you got going on over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Steve says I'm late, but I'm here. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Miss Stephanie says they caught the marlin at Waynesville. It said they were called the release team. I'm confused. Doesn't take much. Yep. I picked up a dozen of mating slimy night crawlers at Grandpa's farm in Canada. Very slimy.
Oh, man.
They
Slappy says, by the way, best scent is called Thump Gel, made by a guy in Gunnersville, Alabama. You know, Slab B, the thing here's my thing. You know, and I'm not gonna bash this guy too hard. But when you come out and say that you put this on a jig and you can see it better on your live scope, I got an issue with that. And that is the same guy, right, Steve?
Who?
This Thump Gel stuff that the guy came out said you put it on your jig
Bait
and you
pop.
oh, bait pop. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
That's something else, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, bait pop. You never ever see me use anything that they come out saying. Oh, you can see it better on your live scope is
Yeah.
crap. It's don't
Yeah.
fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah.
Thump Gel I have not paid much attention to, but I may have to check it out. It's the best I've found. Stays on better than anything I've ever found. Comes in several different colors.
Yeah. People think the scent has to stay on, but it impregnates in like a hand tie. After it's gone, it's still the scent's still there.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to see it to say it's going to smell.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to make mine up good.
Yep.
SK used to be like, man, that's bad.
Yep. And like
Oh.
I know SK does, he'll rub the jig on the fish. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Slab. I may have to check that out. I hadn't paid much attention. You know that guy with the bait pop stuff sort of put a bad taste in my mouth on a lot of this new stuff that's coming out. And it started with the line that you could supposedly see best on live scope when you can see all braided line on live scope. I mean, it just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Come out with good product and sell it as a good product. Don't lie to people. Don't try to pull nobody's leg. Be a good person and supply a good product, and you're all right with me.
That's it. If I like it, I like it.
Yep.
That's right. Todd says caught night crawlers out of my grandpa's yard when I was a kid. Yep, I did the same thing. I used to dig them up for catfishing.
Yep.
There's
Darian.
Darian.
What's up, there?
Big leg. Hey, get back to work. What you doing?
Hey, man, go to work. Go to work. Do some work. Do something. Turn a wrench.
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming in. Be sure to drop a thumbs up before you get out of here. That's funny. Camo says, how much was that Japanese fluoro and who makes it?
I got it from Amazon. It's Daiwa makes it.
Okay.
It just says DPLS 100% fluorocarbon.
Yeah.
Made in
Bait
Japan.
pop guy.
Yep. And it's a yellow with a yellow J on it. Fluoro leader, made in Japan, 6 pound. They got 2 pound DPLS. Yep. They got 2 pound, 6 pound, 4 pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slab B said that he bought some of that bait pop stuff. Said the guy says Sonar intensifier. He says it don't. He says it work. Don't. Well, I'm not sure how he's saying it. But I know the guy ain't saying that it don't work. But he says he's got some of it too.
Yeah. That's the real promotes Thump Gel.
Thump Gel. Okay, so it's Thump Gel. That's
I
what
think that's
Slab B
different.
is talking about. It's something different.
But I think they still say it shows more.
Yeah. Jesse says bought Dower leader line. Also haven't used it yet.
Just like people say tungsten shows better. And
Yep. That's right. That's right. Camo Joe. Integrity goes a long ways.
Yep.
I use that P line. I bought all that new P line. I bought 4.
Yeah, I bought some 15 pound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I keep it on one rod, straight fluoro, clear.
That's right, Craig. That Thump Gel don't get on your fingers. It's sticky. Just telling you.
Man.
Okay.
Oh, you said don't get it on your fingers.
Yeah.
Murdoch says I use smelly jelly. Yep. I've had some folks get close to my boat, ask me what you got garlic on. Hey, I tell you what, that daggone garlic is.
It's
If you're
strong.
hungry, it'll mess with you. Craig, do you buy Cam's crappie pole products?
Yep.
Take crappie nibbles out the jar for about an hour. They will stay on the hook a lot longer, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Craig says, I did a couple years ago. Still have a few jigs left. Judge Judy maybe says it's okay to lie to sell a product. It's called puffing. Wayne says I've caught 16-inch worms crawling across the street during the flood down on the farmland. Yeah, them joggers get long. You know, when you're a kid, you look at it, you do a double look at it to make sure it's not a snake.
Yep.
Slappy says the guy that make thump to jail seems like a good guy. He makes the thump net is cool too. Check it out. I'll look at it.
Yeah, I never heard of the thump net.
Yeah.
Everyone uses that crappie monster net.
Yeah. Jeff says hello. Well, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm pooped. I've been clicking on a calculator most of the day.
Oh man. Yeah, I went and got that rental today and did some shopping, and I got to finish up these orders. I was gonna mess with my boat, but I'm not gonna do it today. I'm gonna go fishing in the morning.
Yeah.
I can get back around noon and get ready for the game. I'm gonna go try to catch some bluegill, lake I never been to, so I'm gonna try
Probably
it
back
out.
working in the morning. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Kit says trout SOS mono. I've never heard of that.
Oh, okay.
Trout SOS mono in 4 or 6 pound is the truth.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to write that down too.
That's right, Craig. I hadn't found any that last
Yeah, I
longer.
appreciate it, Craig.
that's right.
But of course, Darian, they're well into the spawn.
Oh man.
Rock says, yes, SK, don't use smelly jelly garlic when you're hungry. Yep, I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, SK, have you fished docks in the main lake for crappie? No, I have not. I have not.
I think that'd be probably more nighttime than anything.
Andrew says, oh, Andrew, what's going on, my man? He says it's his first time chiming in. Enjoy the chat. I appreciate it,
Andrew,
man.
how's it going, man? Welcome.
Going on.
Trout SOS Mono. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah. Well, I know we said last week we was gonna do a giveaway, but I'm not set up this week either, y'all. We'll do a double giveaway this coming week, but again, I'm barely making it on, so. But we appreciate LBG. Appreciate you coming on, Steve.
Yep, no problem, man.
Big time. Thanks for coming on, all you guys in chat, and Super Dave.
Yep.
We got to get this guy big shout outs. He's here every week.
That's right.
Help keep the chat. Is the crappie magnet line? Huh? SOS is the crappie magnet line.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna tie me a few all black hand ties tonight before I go to bed.
Cool.
I'm gonna try them tomorrow. You know what I'm gonna be fishing for?
Gills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Without a doubt, Murdoch, all you guys, man, we appreciate you coming on, spending time with us, sharing your experiences on the water. And as we always say, we'll be back next week, same time, same flavor.
Yep. Take care.
Peace.